Hi everyone, it's Morgan. Sorry that it's so dark, but let's do a story time. I've never done a story time, so let's do that. Starts off all when I was born. My mom hid my dad for about 18 years. We get to that. And so the story goes, my mom had a guy, and it's supposed to be one night stand or whatever. Sorry about that. Almost dropped the freaking camera. Um, and then one night stand, and I was not supposed to be born. Then that happened, and then he went to jail for being stupid, for breaking into a school or something. It was really stupid. They were like really young, 19, 20. And he went to jail, and then my mom slept with his best friend, and my mom was already pregnant with me, but didn't tell him. And then, well, my mama told my dad, which was the one in jail that I didn't know of, and I wasn't born at the time, that I was I was a baby or whatever, like in her stomach, whatever. And story goes, all that happens, and then I'm born. And my mom said she didn't know who my dad was, and well, he was hidden from me about 18 years. And sorry about my messed up parents in the buns. Crazy day. You're a crazy hair day. But I was born, and well, you know, stuff happens. And my mom hid my dad for 18 years, and I've been looking for him. He's been praying. He's a really good Christian guy. And sorry if I keep looking over there. My daughter's over there eating her lunch. But he's a really good Christian guy and stuff. My mama kept saying all this bad stuff about him, and I'm sitting here like, who is my dad? Like, how's he a bad guy if you don't know who he is? She kept saying, he's good for nothing, stuff like that. But I turned about like and all, not like that. And I've been looking for my whole life, And my mom married, about 5 times. Never told me that, they wasn't my real dad. And I always thought, they were my real dad, because, when you're a child and you never met your dad, and you were really like 2 years old, and she gets married, you're not gonna you don't think that that's your real dad because you just don't know. And so what happened was they got divorced, and then he told me he was my real dad, and I was like, who's my real dad? And his response was, I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. Ever since then, that's when I started looking, because they were married for about 4 years, right? And I was like 2, so I was about like 4 or 5, I think he told me. And I've been looking ever since then, And then one day, I found them on Facebook. I was about 15. I found 2 guys on Facebook, and they said, oh, we're all friends with your mom. I'm like, oh, really? They're like, yeah. We used to hang out a lot. I dated your mom. I'm like, oh. And then that brung up some, thoughts. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, I dated your mom. I've dated, I've done this, I've done that. We've hung out a lot, and then your other guy would hang out with them, and the guy I told you about earlier, they would all hang out. And they both went to jail for stupid shit. Sorry for cussing. Please don't age restrict this video, please. Let's see what else. And then my mom, about 16 still, she would drive down the road and stuff and be like, I seen your dad here last time. Last time I seen him, he was, right here. And I'm like, okay, well, who's my dad? And she's like, don't worry about it, I don't know. I don't think she knew because the way she was acting that day. But I remember, every day she'd be like, different story every day. And it didn't add up either. It was, different story, like here and there. She'd be like, I met him last year, I met him last year, I met him last year. Like, where did you meet him last, Like, where? I want to know, whatever. And come find out when I turned 18, my mom dropped me off at my boyfriend's house. I've never met him in my life. We met on Facebook. Really strange because I thought he was like an old weird guy, like I thought he was like 50 years old. But we met on Facebook. Never met him in person until the day I turned 18 because my mom dropped him off. Hold on. Dropped him off at my freaking doorstep, right? She dropped me off his doorstep. Okay. I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years now. Me and my mom don't talk because she doesn't like him. But yeah, that's how it's going right now. And then I met my dad for the first time. I turned 18. My boyfriend, he grew up in foster care, so he like never knew his mom or dad. So he was like, well, since you never met your dad, you haven't met your dad ever, because you turned 18. Let's decide we, go see your dad. I'm like, okay. So I was really excited because I don't want to tear up. I was really excited because like I've never met him. Like he was gone when I was in my mom's stomach basically. He left. He was in jail. He was in prison. Well, not prison, but he was in jail for being stupid, robbing a freaking store because he was high to get a vending machine. It was a stupid story. But anyway, I met him when I was 18. He seems like a really nice guy. We talk and stuff. It's just not the same as growing up with a dad. But we talk, I give him hugs. I come over to his house, but we don't have that, kind of connection. We barely talk, but I mean, we talk sometimes. I mean, he take care of his granddaughter, which is my daughter, and stuff like that. But it's not the same as you say. Like you have some people that grow up, they're like daddy, or something like that. But it's not the same for me. It's more like, hey daddy, can it's kind of weird because it's like, hey daddy, can you kind of like watch my daughter? Yeah, I'll watch her, and I'm like, all right, I love you, and he's like, hey, love you too, and that's it. Like that's basically it. I mean, we spend time together, but it's not like he doesn't want to go nowhere because he fell off of like a 3-story house. He was like, before I met him, he fell off a 3-story house and lost his memory and lost whoever he was. And he got married in August. I think like when I was like 5 or something, I think. And her name is Anna. And I found out I have 3 brothers. Yeah. And I mean, our life's going good together. It's been a long journey, really long journey. Found out that he was my dad because we took a DNA test. Other guy didn't want to take a DNA test. Well, it's fine, Took his DNA test and it was 99.9% accurate. Other guy, unfortunately, he suicide and found out his daughter was pregnant. And he had suicide. He suicide. That's what he did. He killed himself. It's really sad, I know, but that's what it is. And found out that I thought his daughter was my sister because I thought we had the same dad. No, we don't. My life is really complicated, and I know this video is not gonna get a lot of views. I know it's not, but at least I have my story out there, and then everybody knows, the pain that I went through and not having a dad in your life, and and stuff like that. And it's not a fun idea. Like, if you're a single mother and you're like 20 or something, and you think the dad's deadbeat, it's not true. They want to be in their kid's life, but you're just pushing them away because you don't want them to get hurt like you got hurt with them. And it's not good for the child. It's really not, because they can grow up and be depressed and everything, and be like, why are they depressed and stuff? Well, it's because they don't have a dad in their life. Their real dad. Not no fake dad, not no stepdad. They want their real dad. Shit happens, and understand, well, what's best for the kid would be to be with, the kid be together, all as in a whole. Nobody needs to be dadless. at all. Because when you're dadless, you do stupid shit. I'm gonna tell you, when I was in school, I was a really bad kid. I'm sorry, I'm crying. I was a really bad kid. I would come home with hickeys on my neck. You know, shit, bad shit, you know, just stupid shit. And, well, it was just, it's terrible, you know. And then your mom's like, why are you so bad? Why are you, well, I don't have an influencer, you know. We don't ever hang out, you know. My mom never hung out with me. Yeah, she would take me out for dinner, you know, like mom dates, you know, but we never had a relationship that well because I had no dad, you know. My mom married a guy, and he beats all my sisters. She don't believe me. My sister's almost been raped like 4 times. She don't care. I try to get her out. Told her when she gets 18, she can live with me because I don't live with her anymore. I live on my own in an apartment with my man and her dad. Everybody needs a dad. I don't care who you are. You deserve a father. A real father. A father that's gonna take care of you. Like if your mom kicks you out and you know and you're not living, your dad or whatever's divorced, your dad and mom are divorced, and your mom kicks out, you need a dad that says, hey, you can come live with me. You know, I'm not gonna freaking like let you be on the streets, you know, like a dad like that, you know, because my daughter's sorry, she's just 8. You know, like you need a dad, and parents need to get over themselves. Like whatever happened in the past happened in the past. It should not mess up your daughter's or your son's future. It should not mess it up. And till this day, I still don't know half the puzzles because half that story I just told you. Some of the puzzles are missing. Some of it's missing. The only person that knows what happened between my mom and dad is them. They won't tell me. And I'm 20 years old. And I've been wanting to know since I was 3. Now, all I know is that people need dads. Dads are like, oh, we go play with your kid, you know? No. And another thing is, you know, don't keep your kids from the dads. Because if you do that, they're going to grow up and they're going to be like, you know, who's my dad? And I'm going to say the same stuff I went through. It's not good for health. I have stress disorder now. Because of this shit. I'm looking for my dad and my mom's not telling me the truth. You know, like, it's not good for the kid. You know, I've been stressing out since I was little and now my hair falls out. I think medicine will help it. Don't help. Medicine doesn't help. Be an adult. Do adult decisions. If you have a kid, stay together. If you don't want to stay together, then at least let the dad be in the kid's life. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're scared of them being with their kids, then freaking be around them and the kid. Don't just leave the kid with the dad. That's basically what it is. You're freaking scared to have your kid around the dad. Okay? Well, hang around the kid and the dad. If you don't like the dad, then oh well. It's your damn fault. That's all I gotta say. Bye.